How you doing, guys? Darren here from The Immigrants. I wanted to make a short video on a problem that I came across last night with my fly rig when I'm interfacing the quad cortex with the new Eventide H90. Basically what was happening was that when I went to a lead channel on the quad cortex, though I could get it to choose the right program on the H90, when I was switching back to a different scene on the quad cortex, it would leave the H90 in the active position, which you would then have to physically press it off here in order to get your dry signal back without any effects. Um, so I came across the solution through trial and error. I couldn't find too much information on it. I was looking through the manual and looking online and I couldn't find it. So I'm just going to go through the solution here. And if you like the video, please subscribe, give it a like. And also you can find my band at The Immigrants Music on Facebook and Instagram. It really does help to support the channel and support bands and musicians like yourselves and artists like yourselves get a bit more exposure. Okay, so how we go about doing that is we want to make sure that the quad cortex and the H90 are on the same MIDI channel. First of all, you press the three dots on the quad cortex and you go to the settings and you'll see it's on MIDI channel 1 there. So we want to make sure that that MIDI channel 1 is corresponding with the MIDI channel on the H90. On the H90, if you press the programs and routing button simultaneously, you'll access the system menu and you'll see where it says MIDI and it says channel 1 there as well. So we'll just go back to the main screen there. So you want to make sure on the H90 that the right controls for MIDI are set. So if you access the menu again for MIDI and you scroll a couple of times over, you'll get to the global control. And what you want to do is you want to change this parameter setting here. So if you scroll across until you reach the P parameter for active and bypass. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set that to 0 here just to make it easy. And you also want to, the next one is the P active bypass M, and you want to set that to 0 as well. What you don't want to do is basically set A or B to anything, because if you do, then you lose the tails on your delays and your reverb. So let's get back out of that and go back to the main menu. Now on the quad cortex, what you want to do is press those three dots again, and you want to go to preset MIDI out, and you'll see on my H scene here, which is my lead channel, I'm already sending a program change on channel 1, bank 1, and also I'm choosing number 3 for this button here, which is a delay and a reverb that's going to be activated when that goes through. But when I want to go back to A, there's nothing on A at the moment, and that would mean that it basically doesn't bypass anything and it leaves it on there. So what you want to do on the quad cortex is choose CC, and then it's in channel 1, which is correct, CC value 0 and value 0. And what should happen then is basically when I press this scene here, the lead channel should come on here, and when I go back to A, it should basically bypass the lead channel there. So we'll try that now. So you can see that I switched to lead. And then when I want to go back to the other scene, I press A and it bypasses. And you want to make sure that the tails are there as well. And they're there as well. So yeah, guys, if you liked the video or if you have any problems of your own, leave a comment, and I'll try and make a short video in future. Thanks.